Cast on shock, conduct. Can't. There's no room for it. I'm gonna list this, actually. How much? Oi, currency exchange. Currency change. How much is a greater jewelers? Where are you? Oh, I don't have a greater jewelers.
Hello.
To an exalt is 15. Then behold, this is going to be the bro deal of the century. Trade. Boom. Exact price. Oh. Exact price. 14 exalts. Not only is it one exalt cheaper than a greater, which you would need to make this, but you save the cost of a lesser at the same time. That is a bro deal. All right. Now, let me go buy someone's barrier. And a little 4 trials. Damn, he's got a small army with him. It's built into the game, Zargan, because the game doesn't have a traditional auction house. It doesn't have a traditional auction house. So the whole like trade website thing used to be a third-party thing, and nowadays it's officially supported and integrated into the game. Hello, Lynn. How was your dinner? This whole part of the game intimidates me. I don't know what's good or bad. Hey, if it makes you feel any better, just yesterday I attempted to sell something for 5% of its real value like 2 days ago without realizing that it was worth more. I'm still learning the value of stuff too. It's a work in progress. The Ghost, thank you for the 2 months. Thank you, thank you. Boom! 9 more exalts, baby! That's a sale. Did someone stop you from doing it? Yeah. When I listed it for the price that I thought it was worth, I got flooded by like 20 DMs within 5 seconds because everyone was like, who is this fucking moron selling this god bow for 1 exalt? So I had to quickly unlist it, and then I relisted it for 18 exalts, and it sold an hour later. This was a couple days ago. This was on day 1, so exalts were like extremely valuable at that point. Do you enjoy Stormweaver? Yeah, I like the playstyle that I'm doing right now, and I think Stormweaver facilitates it really nicely because of the perma arcane surge. It's not as cool as having a new ability, but the fact that I can support this playstyle and not, you know, run too bone dry on resources is pretty good. Have you managed to flip the Sapphire? Yes. The Sapphire, oh, no, I didn't flip it. I am still using it. I was going to flip it, but to be honest, the Sapphire was pretty good. And I rolled increased freeze threshold on it as well. Look at that. Another sale. Boom, baby. Come and meet your doom. His name is Wow, but in Russian. Wow. Do you know how I can get back to the map hub area? Can't seem to be able to use a waypoint. What you can try to do is... I'm actually not sure. You can try going through the portal in town if it's there? Maybe? Yeah, this is the correct one. But you also have a hideout. You can open portals. You can do everything from your hideout if you really wanted to, unless you just want to see other players. In which case, fair enough. Okay, my next goal then is to look at either rings or helmet. One or the other. I would like to get my mana to 2300. You don't have hideout unlocked until you clear a hideout in maps, though. I don't think that's right. I think you have access to the Dreadnought Vanguard. Unless that's supporter pack one. Is the Dreadnought Vanguard part of one of the supporter packs? That's a swipe hideout? Then you're totally right. Yeah, you'd have to clear a hideout then. I thought that this one was from the supporter pack. I didn't realize that the Dreadnought Vanguard was also part of that. How similar to PoE 1 is this? It's kind of like if you took PoE 1 and dumbed down most of the systems and made the combat prettier and slower. Sort of like that. Also a much longer campaign. No, I did. The markers are just fucked up, but I did do it. All right, let me see if we can get something here. I need I really want a new helmet, if possible. Stat modifier, we want cold resistance, lightning resistance for sure. Maybe get a better belt with good res so you can get damage rolls on other pieces. That might be the play, but to be honest, this belt might actually be quite good. All things considered. The 50% of damage taken recouped as mana is pretty pleasant. For just general sustain across the board. If you are completely right though that if I just got a regular rare belt with good lines on it, I could just get more. I could just get straight up more damage. Which would be great. Are there any unique flasks, chat? Okay. How about we look for 20, 20, 80? Oh, God, that price hiked quite quickly. But it is a pretty sick hat. The accuracy roll, though. It's a try. Damn, that would improve my resistances a ton. Anonymous, thank you for gifting a sub to Importanto. Thinking. One deadline on the accuracy rating. Is it worth it? And that would fix my resistances? Yeah. My cold resist wouldn't change. My lightning resistance, this is 34. I currently have 40 on mine, so I would lose 6. Actually, I'm not sure why my resistances are 48 right now. Oh, you know, wait, why is it extra low? That's odd. Oh, I think it's because I went to a higher level map, so it reduced my resistances again. I forgot about that. IMO get a new belt for more res, etc. All right. I mean, I think the idea is good. I don't disagree. The belt is an interesting novelty for sure, but it doesn't do anything to save me against burst dam. Then in that case, what I need is a very specific line. Well, there's 2 lines that would be very useful for implicits. First is reduced flask charges used. That would be very useful. But the second one is just straight up armor. Increased mana recovery from flasks is actually kind of what I'm looking for. Well, increased mana, that's actually, that's pretty good. This is corrupted. Lightning, cold, mana, life, armor. Bonus mana recovery from flasks. Corrupted cold res. Reduce charm charges. Oh, I don't have enough currency for that. Even if I wanted that, I don't have enough currency. I think you can roll mana flasks to restore in a single amount. I can, but it's kind of problematic because of mind over matter. Due to mind over matter, it cuts the amount of mana that I get from my flask in half. Yeah, I got you. Well, I think all I can realistically do is probably just do a few more maps and then do the 4-floor Barya afterwards. Oh, I have enough level 7 maps to complete the 7 quests. I need a regular map for this one because two additional projectiles is super dangerous. Oh, I need to do this tower with like a level 1. No, not even a 2.
What is it?
Whenever you get these towers, guys, I think it's better to just throw level 1 waystones in here. You don't want to do these maps. You don't want to waste your good waystones on these shit maps on the towers. Just throw in a level 1 and call it a day. The tower maps are so bad. You just drop this in Act 3. Ooh, that's pretty good. A lot of elemental damage. Doesn't it count as a completion for the Atlas tree? It's just such a bad use of a waystone. Unless you just have like way excess waystones. Okay, now with the map device, we can chuck in... Honestly, I'm going to throw in the expedition one, because expedition's kind of cool-ish. Feel like it gets a bad rap.
Hail. Well met.
Hey, what is this?
Hail.
Show expedition map? What the fuck's an expedition map? Hell.
Glad to see
you. Gear from hell. Fire lightning, yes. Can I know how do you apply electrocute? I do it through Katoko's. Unique.
Don't drink the water.
Wait. Oh. Which precursor map do I want to use here? Additional modifier. Wait, there's just another regular old tower?
I can't do that yet.
Random sacrifices. Okay, so that one's done. Throw this precursor in. Decay. Regular map. Was that? Oh, I have to be careful. This is the LMP map. Just play a little bit more careful. Do you like PoE too? It feels like I get to play PoE, but not be as overwhelmed by all the PoE systems. Like, don't get me wrong, it's still a pretty overwhelming game, but not nearly as much as the OG PoE. And so I think it is a pretty good entry point for people new. Yeah, the only downside is like when we're talking about complexity, PoE is a lot more complicated than PoE 2. But if we're talking about the difficulty of the game in the beginning, PoE 2 is much harder than PoE 1 at the start in your campaign. Which is kind of a weird conundrum. But that might be the less of a case now as they begin to patch a lot of the early game stuff.
Not yet.
I'm 12 hours in the game and I have no fucking idea what I'm doing. Yeah, but that's pretty good. Honestly, all things considered, if a game has a low barrier of entry to just play and enjoy it, but then like a lot of room for mastery and learning and complexity, I think that's pretty decent design. Oh, nice. We got a couple maps. The map quantity roll on the Atlas tree is actually doing work.
There is power in this object. I can feel it.
We have to back up. That's a lot of ranged enemies. That's too dangerous. Crossbows, poison dudes, magic casters. Yeah, my resistances are not phenomenal either. Try getting the high road notable. Let me see it. High road. Where am I looking? Oh, in the Atlas. Atlas. Okay. I don't think I can check that here. What's it do? I forgot to apply exposure on him. What's the shortcut for passive skills? P. Oh wait, the map's complete. 20% higher tier waystones. Oh, okay, I'll go for that next. I wanted to get quantity first because I felt like I was having trouble with getting sustain on waystones. I kept doing too many maps where it wouldn't give me a map. Choosing armor scraps aren't completely worthless. This makes my monk look arm and legless. Saddies. Hey, if it makes you feel any better, I'm pretty sure that a well-built monk is pretty much uncontested in boss killing. I'm sure you can kill a boss much faster than me. Or will be able to, if not now. No, that's not very good. Arm and legless. Goodness. I need to restart my game client. I swear to God, it is like weirdly choppy. Do you have a clip or vid explaining the build, like what you use? No, because I keep changing my build. So I haven't been overcommitting to anything in stone because, like, you have to remember I'm new to Path of Exile, so me making a build is already kind of weird, but more importantly, like, since I'm not as familiar with some of these concepts, like, there's probably a lot of things that I don't know still that will change and shape the build more over time. Like some of those PoE vets, they kind of have like a wider repertoire of knowledge, so they can be a bit more confident in their build decisions. I have a build, like the build that I made, I'm pretty happy with it, but I still feel in the back of my head there's a lot of room for improvement. Yeah, it's cosmetic. I have envy. Yeah. Chat question. If I anoint my amulet, is it a permanent thing or can I anoint it? Can I replace it later on with something better? Yeah. Oh, okay. Good. Then let me get something now. In PoE 1 you can replace? Okay. I have no reason to believe that it would be different in PoE 2. The question is, what can I anoint that would be useful that I actually have the materials for? Mana. Max mana. Maximum mana. Well, even if you search something, it's kind of hard to see, to be honest. Guilt, despair, guilt. Is it a bit washed up? You're correct, because it wasn't on game capture. Now it should look fine. When I do this, chat, it's just capturing the game. So if I pull up PoE trade, you can't see it right now. If I do monitor capture, then it's capturing the HDR on my monitor and the colors look washed out. And that's because OBS, the program that most streamers use to stream, cannot support HDR properly. So what we see is like the correct, good, vibrant colors, and what you see is something washed out. That's just because modern day streaming programs can't handle OBS without a LUT filter. And even then, that's just masking a problem. Or you could just say I'm washed out. Frick you. Lightning cold mana. Oh, right. How do you inflict electrocute? Kitokos. Nox, thank you for the new prime. What was that? Maybe search for the implicit. Mana recovery from flasks. No. Percent. Number percent. Yeah. Wait, no. It's an implicit. Mana recovery from flasks. Yes. That's what I'm looking for. Very specific. Fire resistance. Okay. 20% fire resistance. Nothing. Interesting. -9 on cold 58. -26 from 58. 52. 32. Cold resistance. Okay, I think I got it. Maybe looking at conservative casting. Well, guilt, despair, guilt. I think I have that. Guilt. Oh, I don't have despair. You were my most watched streamer of 2024. 619 hours. God damn, this can be late. Thank you. You can also unallocate small points that lead to a notable... Oh, wait. That is extremely clever. Is there something that I went very out of the way for that had stuff along the way that I didn't need? Oh, to be perfectly honest with you, there's not really anything that I traveled to that was too inconvenient. Huh. Maybe I could path like this. I'm looking at the pathing right now, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many points do I get back? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I would lose the jewel slots, but I feel like I would be able to make that up somewhere. That's like 16 skill points back, of which I would have to spend Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Doing this would lose all 3 of the current jewel slots that I have. I'm going to notepad this. So the pathing would take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 points of pathing. And that gets back 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Gets back 14 points. So that's 5 points of excess, which is actually not enough to path from here to here to connect them. Maybe not worth it, because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points. And then I would have to take ether flow at the same time, which is not always a good thing. Yeah, that's true. I would actually get 16 points back. Because I could skip these 2 elemental pen lines. Top 1 with 727 hours. Let's make it another 727. Okay, so that's 7 points returned. I could take raw mana, but then that's 10% increased mana cost of skills, which is probably compounding. But it would give me a very large amount of extra mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 points to do that. And it would get me extra mana regen nodes. You can skip 1 point already by getting the end point at the bottom. Ah, yeah. I can grab this. That's right. And then I can unallocate these 2. Yeah, that's totally right. That's already 1 point returned. There's another one? Where do you see another one? Oh. There's not a good path from here to here because both of these come with drawbacks. Raw mana and ether flow. Otherwise, I'd say that we would just get rid of all of this and just do the pathing like this and into here. We definitely should unallocate these for sure, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Interesting. So, okay, there's a small optimization that I can do here. What I can do is I can unallocate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points here, reallocate them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. And that saves me 1 point that's stripped away from elemental resistances, which I could technically push into here and start taking this elemental wheel for elemental damage into improving lightning exposure, which I think is actually fairly valid. I mean, that makes my bossing even stronger. Not to mention just raw elemental damage is just decent in general. So max mana does scale with my damage and survivability. It's just 10% more mana cost is compounding on Archmage Mana Tempest. And it's just extremely costly to upkeep. Just really, really, really costly. But you're not wrong. 12% extra maximum mana with this much mana would probably push me to probably close to 2,500 mana, which would give me 3 more things for Arcane Intensity and Archmage and other stuff. It's increased, not more. You are right, actually. Maybe it is a raw mana angle. If I route this way, then I also get 1, 2, 3 mana regeneration nodes on top of that, which is pretty good. Okay, let's try.
Yes.
I'm all for trying.
Hey.
Look up lightning rod. Where is it? Bottom of the tree? Oh, I already know about lightning rod. Says, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Goddamn, friend. Thank you. Thank you. Got a gifted sub from Says. Make sure to say thank you. Insightfulness gives you regen mana and ES increase. I think ES increase is after Eldritch Battery though, not before, right? Alexander, thank you for the 3 months as well. The mana recovery on kill, where is that? Can you tell, where is that? Conservative casting. You guys gotta tell me where it is on the tree because I don't know where anything is on the tree. It's a bit hard for me to locate anything. Oh, conservative casting's pretty good. This is disgust ire. Yeah, I knew you could shift that. That seems doable. 2%. Where's the 2% mana on kill 1? Siphon. Where is that though? The thing is, when they glow the node, it's so subtle, it's actually hard for me to see even if I type it in. Where in this tree is it? Yeah, I typed it in. I just don't see it glowing anywhere because there's so many nodes. I need to know what sector of the tree it's in. Just a rough idea, then I can find it from there. Monk. Okay, so it's somewhere down here. Ah, there it is. Oh. 2% mana on kill. That's pretty good. For me, that would be 40 mana on kill. That's not bad at all. Yeah. The other one would be better for bossing. So that option, I think, is the best option for mobbing and mana sustain. The other one is a better option for bossing and mana sustain. The straight up mana reduction. Just get jewels with 1% mana on kill instead. That exists? That's a thing? What the fuck? Bro! I didn't know that was a thing. Bro! Essence of the Storm. Okay. Where's Essence of the Storm? Right now we're deciding what to anoint on my necklace temporarily because I can't get Lightning Rod because Lightning Rod costs like fucking 100 exalts at the moment. Ah. Ooh, that's pretty good. Just as just straight up raw damage and more shock chance. Greed, fear, paranoia. I wonder if this 8% reduced mana cost works on Mana Tempest. Reduced mana cost of skills. Sure, I'll take a peek. Is that a 100 point build? Looks a little similar. Okay, here's what I'm going to do, because I think that this has potential to increase the damage without changing the mana cost significantly. So let's try this out. First, I need 1 point to kind of kick things off. Now I can unallocate. You and you. Take this socket out. And now I need connecting. Oh, I need some temporary... Shit, I need some temporary points. Yeah, I am. I was already planning on taking the bottom pathway. That was already in my plans. I'm thinking about unallocating. You remove 10 strength? Yeah, I gotta fix that. I'll fix it. One, two, 1, 2. Okay, if I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't do that because I don't have enough points to support this and this. Hmm. You're my second favorite streamer. Ah! It's not even close either. Yeah. Not that big of a live stream watcher. Gabbard, I see you all the time. All good. You can gain a point from your bottom right row, but you lose your jewel slot. It's probably not worth it to lose my jewel slot because my jewels are giving me like 14, 15% spell dam on top of cast speed. Which is technically a lot from one node. Like the jewels are basically like mini notables in a way. Okay, I'm going to take conservative casting, and I'm gonna do it because I'm having this hope that it works with Mana Tempest. If it works with Mana Tempest, then it'll actually be a very, very good node for burst DPSing. It'll probably let me get like 2 or 3 more casts in before I in a big DPS window. I made it. I'm more than half your hours, chats. I made it. I'm just barely higher than Stoops for kin. Yeah, it should be a compounding effect, conservative casting. All right, let's do this route first because that opens up my points to go into the exposure wheel, which is pretty important. And what I think I will do it. Huh? Oh. I didn't unspec out of these top ones.
New realm.
I speak.
Inspiring.
Go on.
What? Yo, my fucking gold. Wait, too many strength. Too much strength. I just need 2. What? Bro, Yo, I don't know what I did, but I just generated skill points out of thin air. Like, I'm now using more skill points than I'm supposed to have. That was just supposed to happen. Is it a visual bug? It's not, because... Wait. Is it? What the fuck? Yo, this is so messed up. My gold is evaporating. It's not confirming the changes, but it's eating my gold.
A new realm.
Speak.
It
Okay. Strength. Strength. Boom. Int. Okay. Confirmed. No.
inspiring.
Okay.
Speak.
A step close.
And now I can 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now it's correct. Holy fuck. Dude, that was... Now I've got 1, 2, 3 points that I need to work towards. And now we're going to anoint. The question is, how do I anoint? Disgust, disgust, and ire. I have 1 disgust. Does anybody have a disgust they can give me? I'm disgusting and I need 1. I should be able to. Currency
How can I help?
currency exchange. I want to be disgusting. Disgusting. Disgust. 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 I have a chaos. I have 5 exalts to a disgust. What the fuck, bro? How? Why is it so pricey? Nobody wants Ire. Ire's the one that everyone has. Damn, I can trade envies for... Wait, why? Why 12 to 1? Who wants this? Who the fuck is buying all who the fuck is buying all these ires? I'll give me. Use PoE. Okay. Let me see. Disgust. 2 exalts. I can do that. That's I'm totally down for two eggs. Well, this guy also is willing to do it for 2 eggs. Neither of them are responding. I'll farm it myself.
They are out to get you.
Not yet. All before me.
No. No! Fuck. Fuck. It started going down this way. Ah. I think guilt is bad. That's not a good one. Inspiration runes are pretty good. But they're pretty easy to get, so I don't think they're really worth anything. At some point, I want to improve my mana flasks to 20% quality. I think that'll help a lot.
I need more time.
Omen Crest Shield. Well, that was the big question. Do ES nodes increase the ES before or after the EB conversion? Converting afterwards would mean that it does nothing. Oh, that was a lot of projectiles just went flying at me. That bastard bird just tried to gank me. Oh God. I don't really want to die because the EXP loss penalty is actually somewhat severe. The range mobs here are actually really dangerous. They do a lot of damage. Oh my fucking god. You people and your damn tomahawks. The ESP loss penalty? Yeah, when you die in the maps section of the game, dying makes you lose quite a bit of level EXP. It can't de-level you though.
Yes.
Chat, we can test this really easily. I'll sacrifice 10,000 gold to answer the question on the tip of everyone's tongue right now. Does ES affect conversion? I just need an ES node near me. Any volunteers? 15% increased energy. Oh no, that's energy shield recharge rate. Is that really the closest one? Do I really need 2 more points?
Life is
here we
kinda
go.
rough RN, but thanks for being there whenever I need to get some time off. Less than 3.
All good, Jolly. That if there's one constant in life that's always going to be true, it's that Saint is streaming. It doesn't. I tried. Now I will try. So we see live on camera. Does 15% increased maximum energy shield convert into mana? The answer is no.
Speak.
It was a small price to pay just so that. Now 12k. 12k we'll spend. 12k to answer the questions that we ask. A small price to pay.
Inspiring.
Yes.
That's a cool shield. Did you use your weapon set skill points? I don't have a weapon swap. Do you also get bonus rewards and weapon points again? Yes, you do. Though the rewards are slightly different. But the increase of ES from gear does give mana, no? Correct, but that's because it's local. You're increasing the ES of the gear itself before it gets converted, not your final ES. That is the confusing part. Can you show your unique items? I'm only using Katoko's. The belt is just me experimenting and trying new shit. But I'm gonna replace the belt. I don't plan to keep using the cow belt because the cow belt is very good sustain, but it doesn't do much against burst. A burst death. Wow, this Djinn Barya is still of the previous. That's crazy. I need to discuss, but I don't want to pay 5 exalts. I want to pay 2. I want to pay 2 for disgust. Welcome back to another episode of I Want This Thing, but I don't want to pay a lot for it. A T11 affix. I thought it only went to 10. That's interesting. Wow, poison is absolutely painful. Let me see this. T11 on the max mana? That's a near max. Huh. That's interesting. Wait, what's the item level 77? Interesting. I wonder what the minimum item level needs to be for T11 to appear. It's got to be around that. Oh. That stun protection kind of came in clutch right there. I haven't heard a loud boom in a while. Where's my loot? Smilegate? No, that's not what I want. Give me fucking currency, you bastard. I don't know why, but this map feels especially Chungus. It is particularly wide.
Haunted machine.
Yeah, before it would tell you where the major enemies are when there were 50 enemies or less, but people kept getting lost, people like me, and so they lowered it. So now when there's less than 200 enemies left on the map, it tells you where they are. Oh.
Die forgotten.
Yeah, you know what? That actually does go hard. Die forgotten? That's a fucked up thing to say to someone before they die. Die for Gotham? Which skill is that? Dash? Blink.
Go on.
Wouldn't it make sense to fill your inventory with trash when you're done? It would, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would. Die for Gotham.
Hello there. How can I help?
Okay. Are you using visual wand? Just a rare wand. Alright. Where is Disgust? Search. Damn. Orb of Alchemy. One exile. Are all traders sleeping? I mean, I feel like other people are beating me to whispering them is what's going on. I'm trying to snipe at disgust for either 1 or 2. Is AT or Evo stronger full karma? AT is. Sagamus. Okay. Oh, that's bogged. Yeah, there's 3 listings that are pretty cheap, but none of them are responding. Unfortunately. So we just keep mapping. Ooh. Oh, not that one though. That's a good map. Pretty juiced. Yeah, we'll do this one. $70.59 increased rarity. Ooh, that's horrifying. What's the one that I was looking at? Oh, right here. Okay. This one has Delirium and Boss. Let's be careful.
Fall before me.
Oh shit.
Out of mana. Didn't break a sweat.
No, I can't keep up with it. scary.
Garukan's favored me.
What the fuck is Omniphobia Fear Manifest? What is that? Why did a boss health bar appear? Give me that. I got an anal orb. Oh fuck, what was that? Dude, those delirium mods are scary. I just don't know what they do. When I see them, it's just like, what the fuck is that even mean? It's so vague. Let me get that 5. What the? That guy also has a delirium mod. Frick you. What the fuck? Dude, what are you did? They're trying to kill me. after it died.
There is power in this object. I can feel it.
Give me the 5. The 5, and then that's enough for me. I'll be happy with 5. How are you still at 4? This makes it 5 for sure. Huh? Oh, there we go. Guilt, greed, and ire. I'm pretty sure those are the 3 least valuable ones. I'm so angry. Why is it when I finish Delirium, it's always you 3? Ow. I'm looking for disgust. Two more points. That'll be at level 80. Yo, that was intense. What? So the Delirium boss joined up with the regular boss? That was cool. I've been making custom arc builds. See which supports you're using for it. Considered casting Lightning Mastery, Control Destruction, Lightning Pan, Chain. Lightning Pan still debatable, but I think for just general mobbing, it's pretty good. For bossing, I might drop Lightning Pan, but I need to find a good replacement for it. Why was that dog so fast? What is the skill you use to TP on short distance? It is called Blink. Yeah, that's why I am like unsure. Well, the thing is, I know I can't reduce resistance to the negatives, but I'm not casting conductivity on trash mobs, only bosses, and so the lightning pen is pretty useful for just general mobbing because of that. Potential. Where am I? Is that arc you're using? Yes? Yes. You've been doing chain for bosses? I thought that would nerf your damage making as a single mob. Ah, you are correct when your arc is low level. But at higher levels, chain will actually give you enough damage to counteract the malice. Early on, it is bad to use chain for single target damage. I had the same exact thought process. And then later on, when I realized that Arc's number of chains increases passively at level 20, I was like, oh, okay, chain's pretty worth. What level's your arc? Mine is 23. It becomes worth it to use chain on arc when arc reaches level 20, because that's when it reaches its maximum amount of chains. And that's when the chain support gem will raise the number of chains from 5 to 12. So you'll get 70% increase or more damage, not increased damage, from the extra chains. Do you have the notable echoing frost since you chill enemies as well? No, my chill is coming from... wait, echoing frost? I might have that. Is that the 5% bonus cold damage? If so, then yeah, I do. You're using a loot filter? Yeah. I also have cold damage on my weapon. Extra cold dam. I'm using the same exact loot filter as everyone else. Ah, the strong box. Do you benefit from cold damage bonus? No. Extra cold damage is fine. Everything else... But like regular cold damage bonus, not fun. Huh. Let me see if I can sell this focus. That's actually a kind of insane amount of dam. 73% increased spell dam and double rest cast speed. Go to the fucking gym. Let's go. I'm actually down to hit the gym. Lightning rest, strength, accuracy, and no, not very good. Orb of Annulment removes a random modifier from an item. Huh. How can you sustain level 23 arc mana costs? Very carefully. I would answer that, but I gotta go. It's time to go and try hitting the gym again for the first time in 5 months now. That's an 07, boys. I'll be back tonight with I don't know. I'll decide. I'll see if I'm skipping another week of lower or not. It just depends on if there's an update today. There's probably not an update today though, because this week is lower on. So there's probably not an update today, and there's probably a big update next week. So it is possible for me to take another break week. So I'll be back later tonight, guys, and I'll answer more of your questions. I think tonight I will actually make a mobilytics for my build because of so many people who keep asking about my build and how to navigate it and all that kind of stuff. So for the people who want to know how I build and how to like progress with the build, like what the order to take things, I'll set that up tonight for in tonight's stream. That's it. And I'll get the last ascension points tonight too. I think it's gonna be super easy for me to get ascension points 7 and 8. Sanctum's a fucking piece of cake on this build. I'll do all that tonight. But for now, that's 14 hours. I'd rather not overdo it. Apologies for the hold on. Only 1x for that? I couldn't sell it at 2, so what can you do? Okay. Yeah. I'll see you guys all tonight. Thanks for hanging out. Adios.